So, let me hit the button and then say that again. So yeah, apparently, I looked it up, when you, it's gonna get finished in a second while I load up the other thing, that when you kill the person who gave you your Gaius, you become an immortal because you inherit the code, you cannot have your Gaius no more. Yeah, let's see if this has got any translating. Just a quick run through. This one's good. This next stage is a good one too, because we're about to get a Goku. Goku's gonna show up. I love that, dude. Right then, anyway. So here's Callan in a cell. And Nunnally is our only visitor. And she's of course revealed now to be a princess and not just the blind paraplegic student of Ashford Academy that she might have thought her to be. But then again, Callan wasn't particularly the very model image of a terrorist, so, you know. Callan's figured out that Nunnally's life could be forfeit if Charles learns that Lucia's memory is back. And he's like, damn, Charles has got to go. Outwardly, though, she praises Nunnally for actually restoring the Japanese people's smiles. But the words sound hollow to both girls. And Nunnally says, sadly, that she's well aware that she's just a figurehead, but says that she means to do what she can as a devotee of Queen Rowena. And Callan isn't like the ultimate expert on absolute pacifism, but she does suppose that fighting would be more likely to cease with gentlefolk like Nunnally in charge. She asks what kind of brother Lelouch was, and Nunnally says that for all his stubbornness, he was always kind as he could be to her. And she's like, yeah, my brother was much the same. Yeah, like, this cell is fucking stupid, right? There's one really good bit where a man serves Callan dinner, and she's just tied up in a straitjacket with a gag on, laying on the floor like she can't even sit up, and a dude just puts a tray of food in front of her and then leaves. Just don't give a shit. But Callan's here for like 4 episodes, 6, 10, 12 million episodes, and instead Gino hangs out with everybody, and he's just fucking boring and shit. Like, this is like they just take the worst character, like the best character, and lock her up and replace her with the bad one. But yeah, it's like, my brother was the same. And then Suzuki comes in, and he asks, he insists politely with Nunnally that he wants to have a word alone with prisoner number 107 on a matter of strategic importance. Is that alright? See you, Callan. Bye. Off she goes. And so she wants Callan to divulge Zero's identity, and she's like, no, I don't know who Zero is. She's like, tell me, Zero Luch, I know who he is. But Suzuku announces that he'll do whatever he has to, including using drugs to force her. And he's gonna, and Callan is like, stop, because her mother was addicted to the drug refrain, which the Japanese people love because it sends you back to happy memories, and they don't got no happy memories currently, so they all use it and get hopped up on goofballs, and then it fucks you up and makes you just sit there unable to speak for a long time. So Callan, reason to be scared of this, but her increasing panic doesn't stop Suzuku, but he does stop right at the last minute when he's like, wait, this is what I accuse Zero of doing awful things, because for the results, the ends do not justify the means. And then an alarm goes off, and Suzuku's like, alright, I'll get back to question you later, bye. I'll get the answers I want, one way or another. Suzuku. And then look who it is. It's Sayaka. She shows up, and she says that Lucia's ordered her to free Callan, He's like, wait, what? This is a bit out of character. But Soka's like, I'm not interested in debating it with you. We need to take you to the hangar for the Guren. And here's Ribbons in his big fancy house. Wise Man has been leaking more data about Aelor's suppression of Catherine. And Ribbons hasn't been sitting idly by, however, and he's been able to narrow Wiseman's location down. But he's in no hurry to attack, despite the chaos being, like, going through the Federation. Grace isn't thrilled by this, and she credits Relina as the only thing keeping the powder keg from blowing up. But Ribbons is like, she's just a figurehead, whatever. Humanity shouldn't be allowed a gift like absolute pacifism until far into the future. And she's like, yeah, maybe, but isn't it a shame that someone besides you have arisen with the ability to chart the course of humanity? But Ribbons isn't, yeah, and Grace is like, I'm not trying to provoke you, I'm trying to help you, dude. And she's got a really dramatic way of getting rid of Relina, and getting Zexus all caught up in it too. All she wants in return is the opportunity to do a little experiment. One that might make the Sand Kingdom vanish for good. And Ribbons is like, yeah, alright, I'll give you all the necessary firepower. He's like, thank you for your support, bye. And then she's like, Grace O'Connor, don't get too greedy. She only need help him perfect the system for leading the common people around by the nose. Meanwhile, news has come in from Leo May that the Britannian Emperor has disappeared, and that's going to cause the Britannian Union and all the loyalists to go a bit nuts. Someone matching Charles' description was spotted near the battle in the Special Forces facility, where Zero also disappeared. Maybe he was caught in the same phenomenon that made him like the big weird light. Whoosh, he went. A lot of people still aren't really sure about what happened in that operation, and it felt more like it happened in a dormitory than a military base, and there were like lots of children there as well. But soldiers and secret society types led the counterattack, so the military are involved somehow. But Zero's description of it as a secret agent training ground is probably accurate. But speaking of Zero, he's been locked away in his room, looking after C2's wounds. And Thierry's like, he's letting love cloud his judgment. And Session's like, nope, no way, dude, nope. He's like, what makes you say that? He's like, I don't know. I know that it isn't that. And Quattro is like, Tetsuno say, could he be? And then Amara's like, yep, he's definitely awakening. He's got it. It's the power of perception, all that jazz, all thanks to the double O. Kiriko is gone and Renton's upset about that. But he's mostly upset because he's like, I want to get my girlfriend back. He got his one back, sort of. But Tifa tells him she thinks that he'll be seeing Eureka again soon. And then Kate's like, oh yeah, dude, you got my support, whatever. And then Quattro's like, hey, so we're going to the Sand Kingdom to see Queen Relina. How about that, hero? Don't gotta be a psychic to figure that out, huh? You gonna see her? But Tifa loves how Relina's fearless about expressing the desire for peace that everyone buried deep in their hearts because of all the violence and jazz. And Duo says that Relina didn't strike him as the queen of a generation when she was at Ashford Academy. She was very composed, a very genuine person, but not that Hero would. It's like, right, Hero? I ain't said shit, dude. But our mission for now is to guard Relina. She gives a speech that's supposed to calm the world's nerves in the wake of the Wise Man shock. Wu Fei thinks this is all bullshit, because he thinks that she's going to give support for Aelor's. And Hero says that if she endorses a false peace, he'll kill her. Meanwhile, in the Palace in Salam's science labs, where they've got wheelie chairs, Ambron has finished the latest study of her singularities, and he's awesome. And They think they're not allowed to. They're not about to be set free. But Eureka just wants to go see Renton again, and Mome wants to return to Kay. And Ambron's like, I don't know what you see in that man. And she's like, you just don't get him, old lady. He's really good. And then Ambron says, well, I mean, I have never known a man's love. He's like, wait, And she says that she devoted her whole life to science. And then the way she talks about it, it sounds like she regrets the result of all that searching. Frittering away the best years of her life for a goal she couldn't even see. And Eureka says that she mustn't give up yet. And that if there's anything that Renton's taught her, it's that one should always give your all for the happiness of those you care about. And then Ambron is like, well, I'm not gonna thank my enemies for talking to this old lady with words, but here you go. Here's a map of the world, and Zexis is sort of going over here to the Sank Kingdom. And she says something strange is emanating from the Sank Kingdom's capital, and they're dimensional waves that resemble breathing more than anything else. And she says this is the presence of a system for controlling dimensional boundaries in the city, and whatever's going on, Orson and the others know they've got to get there quick. So Ambron cracks open the hangar doors and is going to let them all escape. And off they go, and they're like, thank you, lady. So off she goes, she lets them all out, and as they go, she's like, well, damn, I've already decided who I live for, and who her dimensional science is devoted to. The Emperor, Uther. I would imagine that Ambron probably didn't look like a raisin, for her entire life. But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Here's Delmire. He's getting some bad news from Dorothy. His tendency for military persuasion has fallen out of step with the times. And it's plain to see that the UN Assembly prefers Relina's approach. And in case Delmire gets any funny ideas, Dorothy points out that he'd be top of the list of suspects if anything should happen to Relina. Dorothy doubts that Relina's absolute pacifism will work out smoothly because it's stupid and Miliardo's White Fang folks are getting all rowdy up in space. But she does think this absolute pacifism will just cause more fighting, and whoever can suppress that will be ruler of the world. And I mean, that's got all the army, so... she mostly just tells her dad to cool his heels and just learn a thing or two from Relina until he's needed again. And he's like, oh, jeez. And then Relina comes in and tells him that she's personally bought the ceremony's opening act here. And here's Cheryl. She's like, wow, this is a pretty fancy room, nice. And it says that it befits the now peaceful heart of the Federation. She's a bit shocked to have been invited to open the thing, because she's not been that much of a headliner late. But she has been busy with lots of humanitarian work, and Marina would love to hear Cheryl sing again. And Delmar is like, dang, who the hell is this lady that she knows multiple princesses? What the heck? This is weird. But the fact is that Cheryl's songs have gotten deeper, informed by all the people and all the songs she's encountered in the depths of her own personal despair, and she's found renewed passion in the idea of singing for somebody else's sake, and doesn't care where she does it, so long as people are there to listen. And she's going to give it her all for Relina's thing, knowing that she doesn't have much time left. This is scenario 40, singing, but for whom? So, here's Grace, and it turns out the device that Ambron was looking at is a fold wave transmitter, and Grace put it there to bring them into this world, and she'd rather have the world up in chaos, and Relina's in the way, and then they turn out to be a load of bugs. Vajra, the Sank Kingdom. She's like, hehehe, with this, they worked. The Vajra all came to the fold wave bullshit, and now they will get rid of Valina and Cheryl all at the same time. Then everyone will be really upset, and then they'll want to listen to the music. But we show up because we're good, and I'm bringing Zatawa. Work on that. Bring in Jiren because he's got the big bomb. Whereas Esther's still a dinosaur locked up because she's too shitty. So here we are. We're gonna work on taking out the bugs to protect Queen Relina. And Kay's like, hell yeah, and we'll get Eureka, it's good. And Kay tells Athena that he's rooting for her in a romance with Orson. And she's like, you should concentrate on the fight. He's like, alright, don't worry, we'll see him Z2. And Grace is like, hell yeah, I hope Zexus win, because I got some real bullshit planned for him. And the SR point is defeat all enemies by turn 3, which is easy because we've got Masara. Bang, 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 bang. You just have to wait and see if Esther turns back. Mystery to all. Now I can't even get loads of them. Got him. And I could just like leave everybody back here because they're completely unnecessary to the Basara destruction train. Let's just like move them up a bit. Just get these jokers in position so they can do their team attack. .337 beat and the invincible combo. Oh, defense down too, and it's really good in space. Wee, 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 wee. Ren, it's fucking... Get in the boat, dude. So here's Relina trying to get everybody to the shelters, and Delmire orders Cheryl and as part of the Twinkle Project to shoot down the Vajra. Isn't that what it's for? He's like, no, I refuse. And he's like, you should have gotten Ranker Lee instead. And Cheryl's like, oh jeez, Cheryl. And internally she's like, I'm gonna sing my songs and I'm not gonna be used as weapons. Fuck you. Burning up. Can't believe that bug attacked Basara from too far away. This is bullshit. How's he supposed to make him all piss off? Let's do my friend, shall we? Got him. This is bullshit. Oh, I'm burning up. Got him. And now he's just gonna sing all these bugs away. Okay, Basara needs like plus 1 million range. This is bullshit. Oh, look, she's seeding. Oh, he's critting. Biosensor. To go again. The Psycho Frame. Yeah, the bugs hate it. They're like, ugh, can't get no communication from the Queen. It's all being disrupted by this jokester. Ugh, I hate it. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Got him. I think I want to do there because they're far away. I'll do that because those two are definitely out of range. And it's the 337B, which is one of these guys' combo attacks. Gotta beat the shit out of you. Let's go, everybody. Let's bust through. Turning into all their weird little things in the little police car. Zambot 3, Daitan 3. Let's try this 337B. Daitan can't dunk the nerd in the toilet. He's got to be there trying to break it up. He's the responsible one. Just double Vulcan cannon, this idiot. His attacks are 4 and that dude's 5. Piss. Banjo would never give in to any peer pressure. His special bullshit power. He's immune to peer pressure. Boomerang. Punch. Got him. It's when they come back. It's when they get you. And even anybody else can't be fucked. That dude was too strong to leave. He didn't want to run away. This is bullshit. He got too powerful. Means I got a dynamite explosion. Oh, he got the flash. Maybe. Alright, I see it. I'm gonna give you a fight. Oh, jeez. Now for the Sandra beatdown. So we did it, beat up all the bugs. All the veg are gone, but unfortunately incoming mobile dolls! The VF-171s. And then, but we're defending Relina. Are A-Laws really brazen enough to attack us despite us doing that? And then Crow's like, maybe they belong to not A-Laws? And Quattro is suspicious that they're mobile dolls. And that, like, violates standard operating procedure. Like, normally there should be at least one person around to be in charge. They normally have at least one involved. Just in case the mobile dolls go wild. And then here's this Hamley head. Hey, look who it is. It's the August 2. That means it's Orson. It's Orson. Howdy. And like, there's dimensional science bullshit in the city. It's really bad, actually. What? And then Taku's like, Marin, check it out. He's like, yeah, it's real bad. It's real bad. You can detect that a quake's coming, and that that means that someone really hates Relina, and someone engineered the Vajra showing up, and also that we fell into their dingus trap. And well, we can't evacuate everybody, so this sucks. And so now we've got 5 minutes to blow up all of the mobile dolls before the unavoidable quake happens. Here's this Joker. And Grace is like, oh jeez, can't believe that dude showed up and ruined everything. But it's okay. We won't be able to avoid her, Dimension Eater. Thanks. And now he's got the August combo. So he's got the device combo, which is him and Athena, and the August combo, which is him and his good friend, Orson. Hey Orson, let's do it. Let's just give him the good shit. Let's just give it. Alright. Serious as ever. She's like, oh jeez. These two are true partners. Let's give him the old combination. Yeah. Grace does have an extremely punchable face. She's awful. She's the worst. I hate her. Just like Predator. Got him. So many good handshakes and fist bumps this game. I don't care if you're in a mobile suit, let's go. Vroom vroom baby. Gonna show you the Gallagher's power. Get it, Jim. Quite the Ultra Bop. Just like Kappa analysed the enemy and he's like, alright, let's go. Bro, attack. Gives him flying away in the background at the end every time. Hell, like stupid robot. Don't even got anybody in it. Let's make a mockery of it. Form of a fella for our 6-range punch, because who needs rocket fists when you're just a friggin' plane, I guess. You gotta use this dude on the big man, right? Not for remember to beat up the big Zam knockoff. Fake Zam. Fake Zam. Bogs him. Here is our large Zem. Large Zem. He's here. He's gonna get you. He wants to give it some hope so then it can fight him and get fucking dunked on. you could jailbreak this idiot. Fucking Viral is so good. I love him all the time. I love it when he rescues the Zeldas. Uh-oh, it's all being weird. What are we gonna do? Oh, jeez. DBs. And then Orson's like, Ambron, Jace, we thought you were gonna help us, but I guess it was all just a big hoax. And here's Delmai, who's like, alright, I'm out of here. And he flies directly past all the monsters and they murder him. He's dead now, he died. What the heck, bro? How could this happen to me? It's like, oh jeez. And he's like, Relena, better be safe. And inside the shelters, it ain't looking so good. It'll be alright, it'll be alright. It's like, no, this sucks, we're all gonna die. And Relena's like, everybody stay calm. But even Relena cannot keep everybody calm. When suddenly, that song. It's goddamn Cheryl, she's singing. And she's singing, and she just wants Alto to hear it. And Mom was like, oh yeah, Cheryl, you're doing it. She's like, Alto, listen to my song. Here's Alto, he's hearing it. What is it, Alto? He's like, I don't care, I heard the song. Huh? It's like, oh, yeah, the earring that I've got, it's a radio. It's not like crossing dimensions or whatever, I'm hearing it far away. I've just got a listening device. It's fine. And then Basara can tell it's Cheryl, and he's like, what the, how do you know Basara? He's like, I can feel it in my heart, alright? And if Cheryl can keep singing despite all the terror, then Alto can keep flying, but he's grounded for this mission, so don't worry about it. And here's Callan. She's here, and here's Circo's like, you made it, Callan. Here's the girl, and she's like, wow, this system's pretty good. Callan's here. Wow, and she's in a new robot. She's like, yeah. But here it is. It's the Gurren Satan, superlative extruder interlock technology exclusive Nexus Satan. 8 elements. Yeah, or Satan. 8 elements. Satan, 8 elements? What the butt? It's like, Helen, look a bit, she's like, hell, Zero, I made it back. And he's like, so, and she says that she always knew Zero would come for her. And now she's gonna beat the shit out of everybody with the 8 elements. And she's Goku now. Everybody gets fired up because Callan's back and Mobiles are all fucking roasted. There you go, it's got big wings and a big gold hand. This is the good move. I mean, all of its moves are good moves. Literally, Suzuku, I'm gonna get you back for all your weird shit, but first, Zero. No, Lelouch. I will work to help him. Callan coming in. You know, boob socks. One boob resting on the front of the panel. Devil Saturn 6. Satan 6. Wow, 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 wow. Hell yeah, it's the rad barrier. This is... Got him. Murdered that idiot. Can't let you run wild. What's his problem? Other than you. Well, yeah, we'll get all the bullshit. All of the bullshit will occur. That poor dimensional beast. What did he do to deserve this thorough beating? High pressure shooter.
俺にも懐にも余裕はないのさ。照準セット。撃ち抜く。成功イコール倹約成功。ソロで波状攻撃だ。照準セット。撃ち抜く。
I mean, I really want to crash a plane into it, dude. so I'm gonna crash a plane into a dude twice.
俺の体を通して出る力を 命は空を支える力だ。それを分かれ。 敵は相手じゃないなら無防備すぎるんだよ。魂の力を表現
You
す
feel
る
this soul throughout the machine, do it, buddy. Yeah, there's no vote. There will be when we get to CPU, right? Not allowed this game.
みんなの力を貸してくれ。行けー。
The head pops out, he's like, boing. Got him. Okay, it's a bit expensive. Give him the old double confuse.
いけるか。シールコンフューズ。 当たりはしない。無防備すぎるんだよ。いけるか。シールコンフューズ。
And no, reality just fixes itself. You gotta really mess up for it to get jacked up permanently.
次元の獣と重戦機、どっちが強いか勝負だ。ダンク剣。 しまった。ええか、マサド。大丈夫。聞いてない。
How's it doing, Masari? It's alright, I got it. Don't worry about it. It's good. Danku Dangaiken. The big sword. Walk into, that's very rude to say. about the dimensional beasts. They used to be people mostly. One man's garbage, that's very rude to say that about people. Hell yeah, I'm glad you guys love the kettle every time. Every time! Let's do it again. I love it when Aoi boils over. Tori no uta. Tori. Tiny ass sword is fucked up, right? Because the kettle, it's the noise she makes when she's yelling. In the show, she just yells, but there's one time when they unlock the move, it's because she's overcome a trauma. And so there's child Aoi yelling as well, which makes that thing, makes that noise, and then they've just decided to do that yell for the attack in the game. It's definitely not just the standard shout. Like, she does a regular yell, and then there's a yell which is much higher pitched that goes on for a really long time that sounds like a boiling kettle. Yeah, but that's not the case though, is it, this time? Because Aoi doesn't sound like Tiny Mice. And when she yells in other times, she doesn't. I mean, that's a pretty good map attack. That's a really good map attack, but I don't want to blow up my good buddy. I definitely don't want to blow up all these buddies. So, I guess I'll just do that. You get him, go.
次元銃危険な存在だ。ゲッタービーダウン。
大丈夫、大したダメージは受け。
Yeah, punch that dude. Go again.
契約は全うする。それが私の流儀だ。この拳で殴られてはただでは済まないぞ。
Who's the healthiest boy? I think that dude. I mean, he's surrounded by the rudest boys, but...
最後に浮かぶ文字が君にわかるかな。答えは自分の目で確かめたまえ。
Let's go fly over here. Start punching planes.
やる気だってんならこいつで風穴を開けてやる。ロケットパンチ。
And then we'll come over here so he can jack up these dudes on their turn.
お前たちの隙にはさせない。急降下。こいつで切り裂く。
And leaving the dudes near the bottom open for the rude boy, because he can swing at the guys and damage them should they decide to get involved.
みんなの力も借りるぞ。
Get him, Hayato. You get him.
れ以上敵を近づけるな。各機はフォーメーションを組み直せ。第一部隊突撃、第二部隊はフォローに回れ。損傷箇所には応急処置をしておけ。
I'm not touching that lady or the rented inside. Because I hate that dude.
Z は無敵のスーパーロボットだ。これがマジンガーのパワーだ。食らえレストハリケーン。
Don't throw a wizard yet? Nope. Because it's only the Nerve Ash, it's not the Nerve Ash and the End combined. He's only got one Pokemon and haven't fusion danced yet.
軽い軽い。行くぞマジンガー Z。 こいつで風穴を開けてやる。ロケットパンチ。
Burp on all these planes. Planes hate it when you breathe on them.
出てきたんならやるしかないのよね。けっ
He got a downgrade other than him being awful just because his plot was completely done in the first game and they had to do some stupid shit, I guess, to make him not just be a really strong wizard boy, but he's just shit and he sucks. Got him, little tank boy. Damn.
こっちもやられたくはないんでね。まずはこいつだ。で、お次はこいつ。でもってこいつでとどめだ。さあさあ拍手拍手。
Like he just quit. Like, he was done. His plot was over. He was living with Eureka and having a good time, and she got kidnapped by aliens.
はい、残念でした。どこの世界でも やることは同じってわけね。くらえ。
Banana. What are people saying, K-Song? August. August.
おいおい、いい加減諦めたらどうだ。異世界の機体が相手でも負けられないね。射撃ってのはこうやるんだ。
Oh, gonna shoot him with the missile from the dick.
僕を狙うには100年ぐらい早いんじゃない？大胆3でお相手しよう。大胆ミサイル。
Poor weird cicada man. Oh shit, they're gonna double team Hayato. I love Shikajima's little photo bomb he does. He's like, it's me! The dude who wants to get murdered by all these robots. Let's go! The Super Robot Army has to do 1,000% more damage than they did in the show, because if they did the damage they did in the show, Hayato would only have one attack. They're fucking trash. They looked fancy, but like the bomber never did anything, did it? They're like, shit, we got the big bomber man, here he comes. And then he's fucked it up. Shower light, baby. You cannot fight this man.
ロジャー、もっとしっかり操縦して。
ドロシー、ここは相手の腕を褒めるべきだよ。
I can always count on you to set me
わ
straight.
からない奴はそうだ。光の奇跡をその目に刻みたまえ。
Oh, it's so good! Look at that wild boy. Oh, this is going to do a map attack. Incredible. Look at that. The only thing he hurt was his friend. Truly a metaphor for everything. What did this dude do? Oh, double money. Good. Give me that double money.
化け物が相手でも行動原理さえ分かれば。目標設定、射角、入力完了。装填砲、発射。
Yeah, blow that dude. Got a DM radar for it too. Beautiful. +1 range. I'll give that to the flying man. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Oh, yes! Get him, Mylene. You big weird piece of slice mouth. Got him. I mean, we haven't done it yet, and I deployed him to do it, so. Oh, jeez. Got him. Look at him with his little shield up, he's like, this will help. Please? Question mark? What the hell was that? What do you mean what that was? It was the ICBM throw! Someone launches an intercontinental ballistic missile, and he catches it and throws it back at him. That's the power of a main character. They can do anything. In the show, they get it launched at him, and they're like, "We're gonna die!" And he's like, "No, I'm making it. Don't worry, this is an anime." And he grabs it, and he catches it, and throws it, and blows up the dude. And then the dude, like the two bad guys still alive, just with soot on their faces. They're like, "Oh no! It was horrible. We'll get you next time, Melonhead."
な。相変わらずということで。
Oh, just like Predator. Dylan, you son of a bitch. We did it. Enemy's done. And Grace is like, don't matter. Dimensional quake's still happening. Oh, jeez, this sucks. Everyone's good. Yeah, and she's like, here comes the Dimension Reader. Its power is way too great for these guys. See, as Exis, I'm going to become the queen of the world. And Cafe's like, this stinks. Paul's like, ah, dang it. And it's like, this is bullshit. Look here. Huh? And then here's Eureka. Renton. Eureka! Wait, this song. Eureka's singing. And she's singing the song, remember that she did the thing? It is Zabungle. But she's singing the song that brought her memories back when she had it wiped by the thing. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sing and be good. And the Emerge show up, good friends. The Image! Like, weren't they supposed to be, like, away? But they're here and they dispel the dimensional distortion and off they go, they're gone again. Nice work. They showed up and helped us and Grace's like, impossible! The friggin' space, the dimension warp from the Dimension Eater was supposed to get them all! And she's like, oh, thanks, Emerge, my friends. Eureka! Oh, what are you doing here, Marilyn? Aha, eat shit, I'm here to get Eureka! Well, Renton, Eureka! Oh, Eureka, no, not Eureka. Marilyn Kisama! Like, haha, it was all just an experiment. See ya. Eureka! Got him. And here's Schneisel. It's like, oh, jeez. But here's Lloyd. He's been having a rough time of it. He lost Rakshada's nightmare frame, which was the Gurren, and the pilot to go along with it. What they're not gonna go into here is Lloyd's the one who upgraded it. When they kidnap Callan, he's like, so this is Rakshada's nightmare frame. It fucking sucks. I'm gonna improve it. And then he puts all the shit on it, and then she steals it, and he's like, well, oh well, I'm Lloyd. So it's his fault that she gets the super overpowered bullshit, because he's like, I can do better, that robot sucks. But yeah, the reason that he didn't guard it, he just straight up admits, is because he just like, the reason I didn't have anybody look after it is because I thought it was so good that only Suzaku would be able to pilot it. I thought like nobody else would be able to handle it, so whoops. Oh well. You got some good data though, so you can put that into the Lancelot, and its energy wings have just been completed. And Sansa's like, alright, well thanks Lloyd, see you later. And here's Dorothy hanging out in his office with him, and she thinks that Schneisel went along with this plan to destabilise Area 11's government, and she thinks that he, unlike her, isn't content with the current state of peace, and she's resolved not to cry over her grandfather's death, and is overjoyed that Relina pulled through. Alright. But the question is, if Dorothy values Relina so much, why is she working with Schneisel anyway? But she admires his scheming mind, and she thinks that that's capable of establishing a new world order. And while it's Schneisel's temperament to make it a peaceful one, I mean, it's probably going to be a false peace, but she feels obliged to say a formal goodbye, because she's going to side with a certain other person as they work on realising the sort of future that Relina desires. And Schneisel's like, is that Trace? And she's like, you'll just have to wait and see, bye. And it's like, yeah, of course it is. And Schneisel is like, that woman's dangerous. Unfortunately, the only way that Schneisel seems to know for dealing with such an unhinged person is overwhelming force. And that's where Nina and her Freya weapon comes in. It's still in testing, but both it and Damocles are almost completed. And Schneisel has cannon hurry preparations, because with Charles still missing, Schneisel may have no choice but to take matters into his own hands. Yeah, so Nina Einstein, the little girl who loves princesses and hates everyone who's not Britannian, she's been working on a little something special. So Callan's back and is like, howdy, we did it! And Shin's like, wow, nice power-up, looks pretty good. And then Rakshari is like, oh, wow. But she reckons she recognises the work of the Earl of Pudding and Cecil, like an Earl Pudding, and that's what it's like. Wait, who the hell's Earl Pudding? It's like my Britannian nemesis. And his assistant Cecil, but she still seemed that Pudding has his shit together despite his nickname, and the mech will be a combat monster. It'll be incredibly powerful. Callan wonders where Zero and Kiriko are, and Crow's like, yo, go get some rest, Callan. We'll fill you in later. And then she's like, well, Lelouch will be glad to hear that Nunnally's doing alright. And Orson tells Kay that his folks have been here for a while. They were sucked into the abyss not long after confirming his existence. Roger figures out they got sucked in to do the singularity factor, the whole stigma thing that AIM talks about and the other Joker spoke about, ask him. But if AIM's right about there being a single will behind all the teleporting, why didn't it bring Orson at the same time as everybody else? All Orson knows is that Ambron was pretty curious about singularities and Eureka's contact with the Emerge, and it's interesting they can be summoned by song. And Lena says that that song transcends time and space and resonates with the soul. And all Eureka did was reenact the South Pole incident where she got her memory back. And Tifa thinks that the other Emerge have effectively returned what Eureka gave them then. And in any event, Eureka needs rescuing because Islam sucks. And everyone's like, hell yeah, we got your back on this one, Renton. You're a good boy, and we're gonna make it happen when it's time to do that. So chill out, dude. And anyway, Relina's about to give a speech, and Hero's off on an errand. So here's Relina's speech, and she muses about the nature of intra-human conflict, concluding that mankind must become completely one for fighting to stop for good. And it may sound idealistic, but unless people have ideals to head towards, revolution can never occur. And she asserts that any armed force which could turn its arms on the people must not be allowed, and what the world needs now is coexistence and not conflict. And once true harmony is achieved, all weapons can finally be cast aside. Everyone cheers and is like, hell yeah, lady, you did it. And this is where, like, the idiot's plan fails. Like, they're all like, hell yeah, we're gonna put Relina in as a figurehead, and then she actually gives really good speeches that actually inspire people, and she's like, you shit, get dunked on. And then internally she's like, I hope Hero is listening to this somewhere. And he's like, right there watching, going, hell yeah. And Setsuna and some other nerds are there with him, yeah, there you go. And they admit that it's a bit, like, over-idealistic here and there, but the basic idea seems attractive to the world. And if her ideals can become reality, then even the contested colonies will have a chance to enter the Federation on equal footing, and it will be the job of Zexis to fend off any external enemies who try to start shit. Hero seems satisfied and inwardly encourages Relina to give it her best shot, and he'll kill all of her enemies for her. And here's Cheryl talking to Alto, and she's grateful for his protection, and he's like, the feeling's mutual, I heard your thing through the hearing. Really inspiring. And she says, of course it is. Who the hell do you think I... And then collapses. It's like, dang it, Cheryl! Cheryl! Here we get a Cheryl CD.